You remember I mentioned to you that we used to do odd jobs to for our upkeep. So one of the jobs that I did was being a security guard. This job was introduced to me by Mr. Godwin from Nigeria. He told me, you know, Musembi, for you to be able to perform well in school, you need to have ample time to study. So I said, so what do I do? But I already have enough time and I work in the library. He said, yeah, but you see, when you are in the library, you're actually supposed to be working. So you cannot do serve two masters at the same time. Of course, you might be have a little time here and there and do your work, but I'll show you a very good job where you can be able to complete your assignments and earn some money. So I said, what is this job? He said, no, you just become a security guard. I said, what? A watchman? He said, no, 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 no. A security guard is a very good job because they give you get a job and you work on shifts. So since you want to go to school in the evenings, you can go to the school in the evenings after work or after class, which ends at 10 in the evening or 10 at night, 10:10. The final class we used to end at 10:10 because there were two classes in the evening. There was the 5 o'clock class and the 8 o'clock class. Then you can go and work from midnight to morning. And the morning you can still now do other things. I said, okay, let's go and see. So I got a job in one of the supermarkets, and I was supposed to be a guard, but this was for the weekends. Then eventually I got a job to work at night, and security guard in America or anywhere in the world is a very good job because you actually can do a lot of reading when you're doing a security work because all you are doing is waiting for every 1 hour to clock in. That's the way they used to make us keep awake. In every 1 hour you have to clock in, and you go around the building and you clock in at a certain area, and you can't stay at that one post. So what I used to do is I would go to my classes, finish class, go to my employment, and then carry my books and do my assignments. By the following morning or the following day, I'm already done with my assignments, and now I can do the other activities of the day before I go back to class again in the evening. Oh, so why I'm giving you this story is because I met a very young lady, beautiful young lady in one of these escapades in the U.S. Her name was Karima. Karima, we met accidentally in one of the parties. I think we were partying somewhere, and then here comes a beautiful girl, and she's called Karima. Then she asked me to drop her home. So I dropped her home. And then the following day, she calls me in the morning. Though we go to my apartment. I used to live we used to live three Kenyans in the same apartment. So the other two gentlemen were not in, so I was with Karima, and I was supposed to go to work. It was on a Sunday morning. This party was on a Saturday. We met in the party on a Saturday, and then instead of going to our place, we went to my place on that Saturday evening. So in the morning, I was supposed to wake up and go to work, but we had taken one too many that evening. So in the morning, I was not able to wake up in time to go to work because I was supposed to do a morning shift at the supermarket. So the gentleman at the supermarket called me. He was my supervisor was a young, energetic American man. So he called me. Then I was a bit scared to tell him what is happening. So Karima just picked the phone And she told him, hey, you trying to get Mozambique? That's what she used to call me, Mozambique. And the gentleman said, yeah, where is he? He's supposed to come to work. And she said, no, he's not well. I'm looking after him. So the gentleman on the other, I overheard him say, ask to Karima, are you having a thing? Then Karima answered him and told him, it's none of your business. And she hung up on him. So now I was worried because now I might lose a job. Anyway, that's what happened. And then I got a little bit nervous, and I told her, no, I have to go to work. That's not the way you should answer the phone to my boss, because I have to go to work. She said, okay, so what do we do? I told her, then I'll have to drop you home, and then I can go to work. She said, I don't think I want to go back into into that fucking clutch car of yours, because my car was what do you call a shift gear. It was not automatic. And then she called it a clutch car because you have to step in the clutch when you're changing gears. So she said, I'm not sure I want to get into your damn fucking clutch car. I say, no, that's the only vehicle that is available at the moment. She said, why do you have to go? I want to stay here with you. So I eventually convinced her. We got into my damn clutch car. I dropped her home, and I went to work. Then my boss asked me, what kind of ladies are you involved in? I said, no, we just met last night, and she decided to, I was supposed to drop her home, and she refused. So when we got to my apartment, it was a little bit late. So when you called in the morning, she's the one who picked the phone. He said, next time don't do that. But he gave me a warning, and I continued working as a security guard. Thank you.